Hey guys, that's right, it's me. I am back and in action. It is 2022 and this is Maestro coming back at you. So remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, or if this is your first time seeing me, welcome to the channel. We're going to get live in 2022, and today we're going to talk a little bit about music. We're going to talk about Maestro specifically for our Reblos and our Aero Light Scouts. So join me here in a few minutes and let's get it happening.
Scout music.
Alright guys, good afternoon. It is Maestro and I'm coming to talk to you about the Maestro elective pin for our Reblos and our Aero Light Scouts. So Maestro is all about music, creating music, and learning about instruments specifically, right? So the first thing it asks you to do is either attend a live performance or to go someplace where they have a sound mixing machine. So this can be done a couple of different ways, right? So during COVID last year, our pack had a gentleman in our pack that was part of a local musical band, and so they did a Christmas concert on Facebook Live, and since they did not have in-person seating, what we did is our scouts actually watched it on Facebook Live, right, as a group or with their parents or however they manage that, right? So they checked that out. Other ways this could be done is maybe if you've watched a concert on TV because of COVID, or you've watched a live show at school because you had a band performance or a choir performance, or your brother or sister was in it, or maybe you had a sibling or a friend at a football game you went to and you watched a band perform there. Those are all great ways to do that, great ways to get out in the community and hang out, right? So the other thing it says is go to a place with a sound mixer. Well, what's a sound mixer? Well, a sound mixer is actually really simple. All a sound mixer is it takes multiple sounds, or music maybe coming over here, and somebody singing over here, and somebody talking over here, and maybe a CD or something they've got playing in the background, and it puts it all together, and it puts it through the speakers so that you can hear it, and it makes it sound really good. Now, you're like, that sounds really, really complicated, but if you didn't know, most time you deal with sound mixers if you go to where you go to church. You're like, well, how so? Well, if you go to a church, if you go to a football stadium, a baseball stadium, a basketball game, anything like that, most of the time they have sound mixers. And the reason behind that is it allows them to take people speaking, singing into microphones, musical instruments playing, maybe, like I said, CDs or recorded music, right? Movies, whatever, and allows it to blend it all together, control how high they are on volume, how low the volume is. It allows it to go really deep, or maybe take your voice up kind of higher, right? And flex those levels and those different parts of noise around to make it sound good to your ears. Make it sound like it sounds good, right? So that's a really easy way to do it. So check out, a local theater or a church or a community center and ask around. I bet you can find a soundboard really easy, including local TV and radio stations if you ask, all right? So it'd be a pretty awesome field trip to go check out a radio station. In fact, maybe we'll do that. All right, guys, so another thing that it talks about is it wants you to make an instrument and play in a band with the members of your den, or write a song. So writing a song can be kind of hard, and it can be scary, but it gives you ideas of what to write the song about. So go ahead, guys, do your best, try. Maybe let me in on some of your songs. Have your den leaders post them on the channel here. We'll check out some of your music, right? But for now, one of the things I want to talk about is it talks about making a drum. And a drum is actually very simple. So a drum is just a shape. It could be a square, it could be a circle, whatever, right? That when you hit one side of it, noise comes out the other side, like a thud, right? Like a boom, 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 boom. We've all heard that before, right? So what we're going to use is we're just going to use a coffee can. So I'm going to take a plastic coffee can that we use, okay? We're going to recycle it into our drum for today because it's a drum. So what happens is as I hit this side of the object, right, the noise and the sound waves come out the other side, okay? And because it's open, they spread out and they thud, right? And you can hear that because those sound waves cause your ear to vibrate, and the bones in your ear turn it into sound, right? So now we're going to put the lid on, so we've got a different drum, right? It's a little deeper, right? And that's because this end is now blocked by the lid, and so it's causing those sound waves to compress and get smaller and closer together, and so it's a deeper sound, whereas if we take it off, it's a higher sound because the sound waves have more room to move. So we'll throw up some other ideas. I'll show you guys some cool pictures of some things you can make at home, like a guitar out of a shoebox, a paper towel tube, and some rubber bands. And I'll just show you some different ideas. Heck, you can even grab your soda bottle, your water bottle, and just... There you go. And you can even make your sounds that way. So, check out all the different ideas, guys. Like I said, I'll throw up the requirements here at the end of the video. I'll put some fun music on for you guys. A friend of mine actually made with a sound mixer on his computer. And we'll rock and roll. So, yeah, this is Master Ben. This is the Maestro Adventure, and we're going to bang our way out of here.